Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If there's an echo, which I can definitely hear it, it's because I'm in my bathroom right now, so don't mind all the messy background situation going on. I was trying to record this in my bedroom and it was way too hot in there and I just needed to stand up and stuff like that, so here I am. As I said in my piercing experience video, I wanted to do a 4-month update for you guys, even though I think it's more like 4.5 months now. But yeah, so here I am, and I just kind of want to share my experience with you on it. I'm planning on doing it the first, second, third, and then fourth month. So starting off right away just with the first month, just to jump into this video. The first month, well, last I had explained to you was when I was at the mall, right after I got them done, I was eating Chinese food, and it was just super hard for me to eat because my lips were so swollen. I'm gonna start off with my lips because they were, in my case, I think still are, I guess, my biggest issue. Because, well, within the first week, I had noticed, just 2 days later, that actually my left side is more down and my right side is more up. He pierced my right side. I don't know if you guys can see this, but that side is more up than that side. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, and so I think that's why my left side actually hurt more, just because of where he had pierced it. And that is totally his fault, because I remember when he marked it, they were even when he marked them. And so he failed on making them even. Then 5 days or so later, I remember I was sleeping on the couch. I had a friend, and then I had my boyfriend or whatever with me, and it was not a good night for me to begin with. And I remember laying there, and he was already passed out. And so I was laying there. Actually, they were both already passed out, and I was laying there trying to sleep. And next thing I know, I kind of touched my face, and I was like, oh my god, the ball's not there. So the ball was gone. And yes, I will admit, I play with my piercings quite a bit, but it was not my fault or the piercer's fault on that part. It was just sincerely the jewelry's fault, because I mean, maybe it was his fault a little bit. I don't really know, because whenever I did play with it, and I would always make sure it was twisted, it was good, it was on. But I think the jewelry that he gave me, and I mean, yet again, he probably just didn't know and whatnot, but it was not wanting to stand. It had actually fell in my hand 2 days or so before, and I was oh my god, trying to screw it back on. And I actually have my jewelry here, so I'm gonna show you. Okay, so here's my little bar. This was actually this bar, since I clearly lost the ball to this one. So I don't even have both bars anymore, I just have the one. But so when I lost it, my first reaction was keeping my tongue on the flat part, so the bar itself wasn't gonna slip inside my mouth, because I'm shit, jewelry, oh my god. Well, thankfully, my friend at the time, she actually helped me change it, because I've just never really been someone who grew up with piercings. I wasn't allowed to get them, so really these are my first legit piercings. And so me trying to change it and freaking out and it being a bad night, I was shaking, and oh god. So she had jewelry with her, thank god, and it was a horseshoe, but it was different than the ones I have now, because these are the ones that I actually bought myself, but I didn't have them on me at the time, and so I just had to use whatever she had. And it was actually the only one that she had that was 16 gauge that was gonna fit in my mouth. So we switched it, and I was okay, so I was just having half horseshoe and half bar. And then the next day I had my boyfriend bring me back to my house so I could grab my piercing stuff, because I'm dude, I'm not gonna be half. And then so obviously we changed this one out again, and then because I wanted both to look even or whatever, I had her change this one. And then the rest of the month, I think the healing process, it just didn't really want to heal. Obviously, I know it was only a month in and within a few weeks, but I think I hit them so much more, and like eating, and I was cleaning them, they just had such a hard time wanting to like work with me, and I was just not having a great time with my lips. When it comes to my septum, that one actually did really good for me. I did bump it a lot within the first month, just because like I gotta get used to it being there, and I'm such like a nose scruncher. You'll see me do it a lot. I'll like do that a lot, and so like, and like touching my nose, and like it was just so sore. Oh my god, the first month of it being sore was like, dear Jesus, help me. And my eyebrow, well, I really like did not have a problem with my eyebrow at all. I thought it was gonna be like way more of like a, oh my god, how am I gonna sleep? But me sleeping, I did not have a problem with it. And with my boyfriend or whatever, he would sleep on my left side, and so obviously my piercing's on my left side, so whenever like I would face him, and his arm was always like around me, and so I would like keep my face like kind of like my eyebrow like in his armpit area, or like have my like my cheek like kind of like on him, and so my eyebrow is like above, so it wasn't like touching anything. But I feel like even when it was actually pressed up against his skin, it really didn't hurt. Like I didn't feel it, which I mean, thank God, because who wants to feel that? No one. So moving on to month 2. Month 2, probably like halfway through month 2, everything, month 2, sounds weird when I'm saying it, probably, so like halfway through it, I think everything was still very sore, but my piercing, my eyebrow piercing or whatever, I think it was like super good. Like I was so proud of it. I was like, thank God. Like sleeping was like no problem. Yes, still sore, whatever, you know. My septum was still sore, but I was definitely getting used to it. Like I could touch it a lot more and actually like move my nose without being like, oh, don't do that. But my snake bites, still giving me a hard time. This one, and I felt like this is around the time when they both kind of started to like, one started kind of healing a little more and feeling okay, but the other one was not. This one started feeling okay, but then the other one was not. And I'm like, oh my god. So they were very back and forth with each other. And honestly, that's just kind of how month 2 went. Like, that was literally all of month 2. 3. Is it weird that I can't like put them up like this? Like, so month 3, eyebrow was great, still a beauty for me until it hit about like halfway through month 3. Then I started kind of noticing some keloids growing, and I think that's because I ended up changing my piercing, because you can see that I have a black one and my normal one is, okay, my green one's not wanting to like move. It's just the little curved one. And so when I changed it, I think this one, like the bar itself, is like actually a little shorter. So I think I kind of pissed it off, but I really wanted all black. My septum, I could like play with it and like move it around and stuff like that. Even though my nose itself, like for whatever reason, like it loves to get really like watery, like really runny on me for no reason. Like I don't have a cold, it just wants to like run. Like I got a cold. It's super annoying. My septum did good. Like I can move it and stuff, kind of like I can now. Probably not like as much, but yeah. Snake bites, still giving me a hard time. I mean, at that time, like I had already like stopped using mouthwash, and honestly, I think I really stopped cleaning my piercings altogether, just because like, I don't know, like these really healed up good on their own, and this, I think it was just drying my piercings out so badly, like, and so I don't know, I just kind of like stopped cleaning them. My snake bites they were still like, I would have this one like where I would wake up in the morning and it was still like trying to like move on from the second month of healing, and like it was still, not all the time, like it stopped being swollen like it was, but like it was just sometimes every once in a while when I would wake up in the morning get swollen. Like, so my piercings overall within the 3rd month, they went good. These two, great. My mouth, not the best. My left side I think was just always, I think, still like one level higher or something with like healing. And my left side is just on the struggle bus. 4th month, ooh, I don't, what the hell was that? 4th month, and here's where we are in 4 months. Eyebrow, obviously I put makeup, I can touch it, it's great, it doesn't like hurt. Randomly, it does still get its sore moments, which, I don't know, it's still a piercing, it's still under your skin, so it does sometimes just randomly get sore, but like not really that often. Obviously you just seen me, like I can move it, and sometimes it does get like, ooh, like I can feel it. My nose still gets really runny, but like I can touch it, I can play with it, and it's great. I would still be scared though to change it because I actually want to change it to the iridescent, however the hell you guys say that. Ooh, pretty. My eyebrow, actually I have a green one for my eyebrow that I want to change it to. And so, yeah, oh, this is, wait, did I show this already? I don't even know if I did. Yep, this was my little baby that I had in my septum. I have 16 gauge, by the way, in all of my piercings. And so, 4th month, eyebrow, great, it's doing wonderful. Nose is good. My lips, yet again, still. This one, like, I can move this one more. Like, I can turn it all the way around without it actually hurting. But if I play with it too much, it will start, like hating me, and then I will piss it off. So I don't try to do that, but I can do that without it actually hurting. Excuse, like, all my pimples and dry skin. It looks a lot better than the other side. And okay, so you can see how there's that line right there. I feel like I'm always gonna have that line now because it has always healed with it that way since I had to change them out within 5 days. I mean, I don't really care that much, like, if that line is, like, always still there, like, that little divot in my mouth, because, well, nobody sees inside my mouth except the dentist. Okay? So, like, on the outside, it doesn't look as bad. I feel like this is one of its good days. But, like, I definitely can't, like, move it in like I can this one. I mean, I can, but it just doesn't feel as, like, good. And it's definitely still, though, on both sides. On the outside, it hurts. Like, it's really sore still. I just think my lips are taking a really long time to heal. It's really hard for me to, like, eat burgers or, like, salads, sandwiches and stuff like that because, like, I can't, like, open my mouth and chew because, like, it'll, like, press down on them and hurt. And, like, I want to get to the point where they're, like, healed enough to where, like, okay, I can eat a big-ass burger and, like, whatever. Like, and I get food stuck on these bitches all the time. I don't really care. I just constantly am licking them or I'm, like, taking my finger. And I do get crusties. Like, I do, you know, very well get crusties. This one, more than this one, which I still think is normal because it is only, like, 4.5 weeks in, 5 months-ish, so... Oh God, I'm sweating. I'm so hot. It's probably this because you guys can't really see it. Oh, emo stage. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I know that this was, like, super all over the place, and I was trying real hard to, like, kind of say everything, but like I explained in my last video, me trying to, like, record for you guys a really long video is just not gonna happen, at least for a while. Hopefully I can get a camera and a laptop soon so I can actually, like, get into this more. So, like, if I don't record and, like, post for you guys, like, if there's people actually watching me, thanks. Just know, like, it's not like I'm, like, oh, abandoning YouTube, because I do want to get into this more and really have fun with it, and kind of, like, create a life of create a life off of it. And so if I'm not like uploading like regularly, it's just because I'm having issues doing it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it gets up and hopefully you're watching it right now. If you are though, thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video.